gotta give him some.
What's wrong with her face?
Nurse.
Yes, nurse.
My son is in pain. I want you to give him some.
Oh, madame.
I want to see the doctor right now.
Madame, you do not understand.
Nurse, will you please get Dr. Namir? Someone do something. My son is in pain in there. No one in this godforsaken hospital is doing anything.
I have no connection with Clegg Industries. My stock is in blind trust. Now, if you don't mind, I have a great deal of work to do. Thank you. Nancy, please, no more calls from the press.
The Secretary of Commerce called regarding Mr. Clegg.
Well, tell him I call him back. Oh, damn it. Why doesn't Myrna call me back and tell me what's going on? Hi. This is a surprise.
Got a minute?
Sure. Nancy, I need to see all those bids on that defense contract.
Right away.
So, what's up?
You left the house this morning before I got up. You've never done that before.
There were some pretty important things I had to take care of.
More important than us?
Look, I want you to get in touch with me the minute you turn up anything new in the investigation. That's right. And listen, if I don't hear from you, I'm calling you back in 2 days. You got that? Good, think. Nothing? No. And I don't think the Columbine police are going to turn up anything. This house was demolished. We may never find out what caused that explosion.
Or who. Just like Victor's death.
Zed, let it go.
I can't do that.
You've got a new life now. Wonderful, beautiful young wife. Just concentrate on that.
I am. But my wife happens to be Victor's daughter. First Victor, and then his house. Is Jenny next? It's not over yet, Baxter.
I don't know how it got this way. I hate it. We never talk anymore. I never see you.
There is a lot that's going on that's beyond my control. And on top of everything else, I have a job to do.
It's that stupid fight we had about Myrna. I don't know how things got blown out of proportion like that. I was wrong. I overreacted.
Yes, you certainly did. So did I. So did I.
Oh, I hate it when we're like this.
I know you feel left out right now. It's just going to take time. Dad and Myrna are not going to change overnight.
It isn't just Myrna and Sam, Trey. When the Cleggs have trouble, they close ranks. They shut everybody out. And I understand that. I just can't take it when you don't let me in.
You don't get it, do you? I'm not shutting you out. There are a million things that are going on right now. Ever since I got back from Barack, there's been no let-up.
I know, I realize that.
No, I don't think you do. I got involved with this whole Barack issue because I thought he could help me politically.
Yes, I know, and then everything else hits you. First Sam, and now Jordy.
Yes, and everything else keeps moving. I still have a tremendous amount of work to get ready for the election.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. I don't want to be just another problem to you. That's what I'm trying to tell you. There must be some way I can help.
I love you. God, I love you.
I know you do.
You know what our problem is?
What?
We're two very strong, complicated people.
Nobody can be strong all the time.
Everything seems to be falling apart around us. Every time I turn, there's something else I have to hold together. Except you. You're always there for me. And that's what I need above everything else. I need you to be the stability in the middle of all this craziness around us. Can you understand that? We're gonna be okay. It's not gonna be like this forever, I promise.
I was asking the nurses.
Mrs.
I'm not going to
Clegg,
listen.
Mrs. Clegg, he's already been given a sedative.
Well, it's not working.
Takes time. Believe me, it will relieve your son's discomfort.
Discomfort. My son is in pain. And I don't care what you say about 24 hours or no. I'm taking my son home now, and I would appreciate if you made arrangements to have an ambulance pick us up and get us to our plane.
Excuse me, Mrs. Clegg. I am Geoffrey Martin Sahib. His Highness Prince Ali Mahmoud has asked me to convey his deepest sympathy for your son's accident. Also, on behalf of the Prince, I offer whatever assistance you may need.
That's very kind of His Highness.
The Prince has also instructed his personal physician to contact Dr. Namir. I assume that Dr. Jahidi has done so.
I have been trying to explain to Madame Clegg that
Mr.
both...
Sahib, but all I want to do is get my son back to America immediately.
Well, of course, I completely understand that. Dr. Namir, can he be moved safely?
I prefer to wait. But I suppose with the proper care and the necessary emergency precautions, it could be done.
Will you arrange for a nurse to accompany Mrs. Clegg and her son?
Yes, of course. And I'll be glad to speak to your doctor. Until those bandages have been removed, any question of further surgery, we can't...
Further surgery?
Yes, it might be necessary to do reconstruction surgery.
If it is going to be necessary to do further surgery, it will be done in the United States by our doctors.
His Highness has put the royal jet at your disposal.
Thank you, but we have our own plane.
In that case, we'll stock it with all the necessary equipment for your son's care. Dr. Namir, if you come with me, we'll make the arrangements.
Mr. Sahib, will you please thank the Prince for us?
Yes, I will indeed, Mrs. Clegg. In the meantime, I hope that your son will recover quickly and completely from this unfortunate
How's Judy?
Well, the medication is finally working.
Thank heavens.
He's just so upset. He keeps saying how he's let everyone down.
He did the best he could.
I know that, but he doesn't seem to think so.
I made arrangements to take Jordy home.
When?
Today.
The doctor said it was all right?
Yes. I want to get him out of here as soon as I can. I have to call home and let him know.
How much does Sam know?
Only that Jordy's going to be all right. Nothing else.
What are you going to say to him?
I'm going to call Trey and have him tell his father. I don't want to talk to Sam, answer his questions over the telephone right now. Besides, we'll find out soon enough how badly Jordy's really hurt.
You don't understand, Zed. You and Jenny are safe now precisely because you don't know why Victor was murdered and why his house was burned down. Now, if you start trying to dig it all up, you'll be putting yourself and Jenny in danger.
What are they trying to cover up?
It's not important, Zed. Whatever or whoever the mob was worried about is buried in Victor's grave. And in the ashes of his house. What did gain you for knowing nothing?
It's getting too close. They're destroying people and places I love. I'm not able to stand by and watch.
Zed, you've got so much to live for. That's good news.
Hi.
Oh,
Did it go all right?
great. Hello, Baxter.
Hey, Jenny, you certainly are in a happy mood.
Well, I feel happy. I just had a great session with Dr. Evans. I knew it was so silly for me to be scared because, well, I don't know what I was expecting, but we got along just great. I'll tell you about it at lunch. Can you join us?
Oh, no, I'd love to. I'm afraid I've got to get back to the office. Judson's out of town and I've been swamped. Zed, remember what I told you.
Giorgio.
Yes, Mr. Denver.
I want you to set up the best table in the house. Tell Maurice we'll have the lobster souffle for 2, and tell the wine steward I'd like the 79 Montrachet.
Very good.
Do you have any idea how proud I am of you?
Well, I'm feeling pretty good about myself. And that session with Dr. Evans gave me a great idea. idea.
Oh, what's that?
Well, I'll tell you about it over lunch, but I think you'll like it.
Zed, I am so glad you're here. I need your help right away. I am so sorry to interrupt you, but you are never going to guess who's going to walk through those doors in exactly 1 minute.
Well, you're right. I probably won't.
Who is the mystery man of the year, the biggest rock star in the business who is so elusive even his own agent doesn't have his phone number?
Who?
Blade.
Blade's coming here?
Yes, and I need a table right away. Look, he's agreed to be photographed with me, so there'll be a photographer, and I promise not to cause too much of a disturbance. But if I could talk Blade into coming on Washington Eye, wouldn't that be a coup?
It certainly would.
Well, that would be great.
Yeah, it would open up a whole new audience for the show.
Mr. Diamond, your table is ready.
Giorgio, I'd like you to give that table to Miss Danny.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Am I interrupting something?
Well, we had a little celebration, but that's all right. We can have a different table.
Oh, no, really. Look, this just came up at the last
Don't
minute.
worry about it. This is very exciting.
No, we'll be cozier right over here.
So, absolutely.
Look, Jenny, I'm really sorry. This is...
No, don't be silly.
Jenny, why don't you take a seat, and I'll have Giorgio pour the wine.
Oh, there he is.
Are you upset?
No, of course not.
Jenny, what on earth happened?
Oh, I'm embarrassed to tell you it's so silly. I felt so good when I left Dr. Evans' office that I wasn't watching where I was going. I tripped and I fell. I grabbed onto the fence, and that's what happened.
Are you sure it's all right?
Oh, yeah, I washed it, and it's fine. It really is. Don't look so worried. I feel absolutely wonderful.
You must have had a good session. I haven't seen you look this happy since our wedding day.
I better get going. I should let the congressman get some work done.
There's something I got a terrific idea. Even a congressman has to eat. Now, how would you like to have lunch at Aries and celebrate the last fight you'll ever have, huh?
That sounds good to me.
Okay, then I'll switch an appointment, see if we can... One moment. Yeah, Nancy. Yes, Nancy. I'll put her through. It's Myrna calling from Barack. Hello? Hello, Myrna? How's Jordy?
Trey, he's well enough to travel. We're flying out today.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's great. They're coming home tonight.
Trey, I want you to call Sam and tell him.
Yes, of course. Thank God Jordy wasn't hurt as bad as we thought.
Trey, we can't go into a lot of questions right now, but you should know that Jordy's face... He's completely swathed in bandages, Trey. I don't know what the real damage is. The doctors are very concerned about his left eye. He may need some further surgery.
No. God, no.
Sister, please don't tell Sam this. That's why I'm not calling him myself. I don't want to talk to him over the phone about it. Just tell him that Jordy's going to be all right, and we are on our way home.
I will. Myrna, is there anything I can do to help?
No, Trey, I've got to run. We've got to make arrangements for this flight.
Okay. Give Jordy my love, okay?
I will.
What is it?
Jordy's been really hurt. They're worried about his left eye.
Oh, my God.
Jordy's her favorite. She must be dying inside. And she's right there making all the arrangements for him to fly home tonight. God knows she has her faults, but in the middle of a crisis, she's amazing. Let me make that phone call. See if I can get free for lunch. Yeah, Nancy. What are my chances to change my schedule? Okay. Yeah, what about this 1:30 appointment? Can that be switched to 6 o'clock?
Are you all right? Yeah, I'm fine. Just the heat. I think I'm gonna splash some cold water on my face.
A lady's room is right next door.
Thank you.
Nancy, would you come in here for a minute, please?
Oh, Blake, don't you see that this would be a way for you to talk to the people about this wonderful work you're doing for disadvantaged children?
But I don't do interviews.
That's perfect. Look, I only do interviews with people who don't do interviews. You'd be in very good company. You know, Prince Ali of Iraq did our opening show, and it was terrific.
So tell me what your great idea was. Jenny?
I'm sorry. Sloan is such a vibrant woman, isn't she?
I'm much more interested in you. Tell me your idea.
My idea? Oh, well, I was talking to Dr. Evans about my father, and all these memories came flooding back about my life in Colombia. And then I began to think about how peaceful and serene that it was there. You remember, don't you?
Jenny.
Well, wait a minute, just let me finish. The doctor said that I'm going to have to try to come to terms with my father's death to accept it. And I said, great, how do I do that? And he said that I would have to try to remember everything I can about him, the good things and the bad things.
Jenny.
All the memories that I have about Colombia are beautiful. So I was thinking that maybe we could just take a few weeks and go down there, and then maybe I could finally put my father's death behind me. Or we could stay at the house. I could call ahead and have it cleaned and all ready for us, and we could have the whole place to ourselves. Wouldn't that be wonderful, Zed? I wasn't thinking, of course you can't leave now. You're working on Sloan's show.
No. It's nothing to do with the show. Jenny, I have to tell you something. I didn't want to because I thought it would upset you.
What?
There's been a fire. The house in Colombia has been destroyed.
Julie, how are you feeling?
A lot of it, Ma.
That's good. You sleep all you can, darling. Once we get you home, you're going to mend very quickly.
Oh, has anybody talked to Prince Ali?
Darling, don't even think about that.
Yes, that's true. We need to talk to him. It's the
Jody,
only
I
way we can
forbid you
fix
to
this
even
problem.
talk about business now. Don't try to talk at all, darling.
What about Dad? Does he know?
I called Trey. I told him to tell your father that you're going to be all right. That's all. That you're coming home.
The ambulance is ready. How is he?
Thank heavens the medication's finally taken over. I just want to get him out of here as fast as I can.
Shouldn't he be in a hospital?
Dr. Demir says it really isn't necessary. They have to do reconstructive surgery. They can't do it right now anyway. So I want to get him back home and in to see the finest eye specialist there is.
Excuse me?
Nancy, where's Kelly?
She went to the ladies' room a few minutes ago.
Okay, I gotta go over to Congressman Weaverman's office for a short meeting. Do me a favor. Tell her to meet me at Aries. I'll get there as soon as I can. Thanks.
Tonight, one man's burning desire scandalizes 3 generations of women. Stacy Keach, Stephanie Powers, and Lee Remick star in Judith Krantz's Mistral's Daughter. Tonight at 8, 7 Central and Mountain.